Hello everybody, I'm a Rainbow, and this video is not about yeeps, it's about free music on YouTube. If I can keep these scallywags from boarding my ship, I'm going to tell you all about it. Anyway, so a lot of folks don't seem to realize that you can get royalty-free music off of YouTube or Pixabay, and it doesn't cost you anything, and you can find something for every occasion. So I'm going to try to show you all that. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to show you guys all of that, and we're going to jump in, get started, and I hope you'll learn something. Let's get to it. As I mentioned, we're going to talk about two ways to get copyright-free music. One is from YouTube, the other is Pixabay. And there's actually two ways to get music off of YouTube. It's the same thing, but it's slightly different. But when you're in YouTube Studio, if you scroll down, you'll see Creator Music right there. Click on that and it'll bring it up. And it says, you'll see that, and a lot of these have money attached to them. And we're looking for free tracks. So all we're going to do is click on this. And honestly, this is my least favorite way to do it, but it's built in. I wanted to show it to you. And you notice when this comes up, it says license duration forever and price is $0. I don't know why this is coming up, but it's in there. So any of these tracks can be used. And then if you want to find one that meets a certain tone, say you want something bright or happy, click apply, and it will search on that and you will get those. So if you just click on them a little bit. And that's free to use. And you know all of this because there's no other indications here, but if you click right here, all right, you can click view usage details. And that tells you what you can use it and what it's used for. So, and notice it says full monetization to you, license not required. All right, so you can use this and not pay anything for it. Won't get a copyright strike for it. All right, and you can download it from there. You can click on it. You can just download the track. You can add it to your library if you've got a bunch of them that you're looking at. Any of those things. And the only problem with this method is if you do a search for something specific. For instance, let's look for steel drums, maybe Caribbean music. There we go. And you notice right here, all of these, you suddenly get this thing where it's ineligible for monetization. That's because when you search in this way, it resets the price. And I have to reset that to 0. And you notice it all of a sudden there were a lot less options right there, but you can click on one. That's pretty good. I like that. So, and we want to download it. So we're going to go ahead and download it. Same thing though. Check the usage details and you can see, you can download it. Doesn't cost you anything. This comes right out of YouTube's audio library and it's free to use. So we're just going to download it and it will save it to your downloads folder. All right. Like I said, this is my least favorite one to use. The option that I prefer is the YouTube audio library. And there's a link right there, but I'll put that below. But anybody can get to this. And if you click on it, it'll bring up a similar page as before. But you notice you've got more details right there. And it's the audio library. And the nice thing about this is every one of these clips is free. All right, and it's copyright free. So you can do the same thing as you did before. You can search, it's a little bit different. But for instance, you can pick a mood, let's go with bright, let's go with happy, click apply. I'm looking for steel drums again. And you notice it gave me a few extra options this time. And this is the one that I downloaded before, Caribbean Steel Drum Happiness. It's right there. It tells you who it's by, all of that, and you can download it right here. And then right here, where the license type is, when you see this, it says Creative Commons. This is also free, all right? The only thing here is you have to give attribution. And what that means is you just need to make a copy of this right here, and you paste it in the description. And a lot of times, if you forget, YouTube will do it for you. But for instance, if it says, hey, you got copyright thing, if it belongs to one of these, you can paste it and that will take care of the copyright information. So you see right here, Creative Commons, easy to use, any of those are, and that's what you have to do. So let's take a look at this one right here. I like it. So I'm going to download this one. And when I go to download it, it throws that up there. So we're just going to copy this right now. Okay. And I'm going to save it. And when I upload the video, I'm going to put that in the description. All right. That's how you get your copyright free music right off of YouTube. And there are literally thousands of songs. And I have never been able to not find music to go with a video on YouTube. All right, my next option is Pixabay, and I really do love Pixabay. It is a great resource for content creators. It is completely free. You don't have to pay for anything, and you can log in with your Google account. You don't need to create a separate account. You can just link your Google account, log in, and it's free. It's actually owned by Canva that does all that, but it lets you go in here, and it also has music. And for instance, it's super easy to search. Let's go for music. And I'm going to go, I want steel drums. Seems like a theme. And mine logs me in automatically right there because it knows it's me. And it notice it starts throwing up steel drum things that you might want to use. And I want a mood for this one. And just like on YouTube, you can pick, hey, I want something tense. Anything like that, and it will do that, and then we can scroll into that and just take a listen. I gotta say, I like it. And once again, these are also free, and if you go if you select them, you'll be able to see that. If you go to download them, you notice this comes up. It says the thing for the license right there. If you need a license, you can go just download it. Okay, it's same thing with that you were doing in YouTube. It's great to grab this, post this in your description. You do not have to, and it's not required. But if you go ahead and grab that and we'll post it in your description, the person that makes the music would certainly appreciate it. All right, and that's Pixabay. There's also all kinds of other stuff on here. Let me just say there's videos, there's backgrounds, there's sound effects, almost anything you are ever looking for. If you can't find it elsewhere, it's here. And this is all copyright free. Last thing I'm going to do is talk a little bit about music and why you would want to use different types of music for your video. And if you guys don't want to know that, good time to jump off. Otherwise, stick with me for just another minute. What I've got now is I'm just looking at my video editor, which is Shotcut. I've got one clip it's a 20-second clip that I've split into two essentially, and I have two different types of music on there. And I'm just going to play them and let you get a sense of what the first one is. All right, from that first clip, we're running around doing the same thing, but it sounds like we're having fun and we're just messing around. And you get that from the music, not necessarily my bad acting. All right, let's hit the second clip. Second clip, much more intense music. Sounds like we're actually in a fight and we're serious about it, bad acting aside. So that is why music can play a big part of your videos. I didn't want to belabor the point, but think about that. And most of the time, unless you want the music to really stand out, you just want it to tickle your ears in the background just a little bit. And I use these for emphasis, but hopefully that will help you out the next time you're doing a video. Think about the music that you're using, and there's so much free music out there that anybody can get to it. All right, everybody, there you go. Music can play a big part in your videos, can help set the mood, set the stage, all kinds of cool stuff. Remember, if you're not wanting it to make a statement, just tickle the ears with it. But anyway, I've showed you how to do it. I showed you how to get all that copyright-free music. Go out, use it, have fun with it. All right, y'all be good. Take care. Bye now.